might be the lord of the kaiju rising. Throw it right back when I fight you, lightning. Breaking all the plans when I'm fusing with the lads. Yeah, mega kaiju breaking right through. It's frightening. Japan, I'm the bomb. How these kiddies crying to their moms. Alien, heading straight to Fuji when I roll up. Scary and eating every human fruit roll up. Only 4 from the 3 you ain't messing with.
Alright, moving right along with our 1970 Gamera film, Gamera vs. Jiger. That's right, 1970. This film gets a 5.3 on IMDb. And it's 1 hour and 23 minutes long. And what we do is we follow a group of businesses and citizens that are trying to go to this exhibit. It's called a World's Fair at Expo 70. And what's happening there is that they are going to be unveiling some new ideas and relocating this statue. Well, in the process of removing this statue and relocating it, a new monster has been released named Jiger, who apparently has been buried because of the statue. Meanwhile, Gamera is floating around and being blamed for some of the carnage that is starting to happen at the Expo 70. So basically, Gamera and Jiger get into a huge battle. Meanwhile, you have the family and friends still blaming Gamera, like it happens in most of the previous films. But there are these two boys. And these two boys love Gamera. They know that he has nothing to do with this. So they have to disprove of the situation. Meanwhile, this huge fight is going down with Gamera and Jiger. Jiger injects a larva, basically incision with like an arrow, like a point that goes inside of Gamera and basically puts the larva inside of Gamera, basically incapacitating him after a ridiculous fight, which was really, really well shot, really, really well done. So now the boys have to find a way to get inside of Gamera somehow. None other than take a mini yellow submarine inside. That's what I heard. A yellow submarine inside and get inside of Gamera and figure out a way to resuscitate him and figure out where the problem was, where the pierce was, and then revive him so he can fight Jiger and save the towns. That way the Expo 70 can go on, the World's Fair can go on, and some people can restore some faith in Gamera as they're blaming him for the destruction. So now we follow towards the second latter part of the film, where there was more fighting between Gamera and Jiger. Really, really well shot. The fight scenes, not as bloody or gory as we've seen in the past, but more intricate fights. Gamera has to really find a way to get past Jiger in this one. This is probably his toughest contest to date. Just based on some of the weapons, because Jiger, she is considered to be almost like a devil animal. So she's very tough, very formidable opponent. And let me give you my thoughts on this one. This is probably my second favorite of the franchise. I think this was shot really well. Picture quality. They had a higher budget with this one as well. More to work with. Picture quality, like I said, was outstanding. You do have the two little boys, which of course were annoying in the film, and they would still scream, Gamera! And then, overall, the aesthetic was great in the film. You still had some, humor in the film as well. I literally thought I was seeing things, and they went inside Gamera. I thought maybe I had fallen asleep, and that's what they did. They went inside Gamera and kind of had to get out a little bit. There was a mini Jiger larvae they had to find a way to deal with inside of Gamera, and it was just an overall fun film. This is the number 6, so I'm 6 deep into the films. I'm almost halfway home. But these films are fantastic. They're enjoyable. You get to see a little more history and backstory of Gamera in this one a little bit too. No stock footage, no reuse footage that I can recall in this, which was great. Overall, the lighting was good, picture quality was good, and I enjoyed this one. So, with that being said, let me know your thoughts on Gamera vs. Jiger. Did you like this one? A lot of people say this is the one that got the rest of the films. Basically, more funding, this and Giron. So let me know your thoughts. This one is definitely one to watch for sure. Put it to your collection. Catch up with you later. This is Hobbs Horror. Peace.
Welcome to the house on the A6 block. I'm just chilling on the porch in my chair I rock. I'm your host Jimmy Biggs with the ghoulish clip. The only light outside is the full moon lit. Welcome to a world mixed with evil and good. If you didn't plan on staying, then you misunderstood. This ain't a nightmare, the figment of imagination. Step aside and the house will awaken.